In this episode, we're diving deep into the mysteries and foreshadowing of Elbaf Island, as well as unveiling the secrets of Bloodstained Serpent. The One Piece story is riddled with early hints and clues pointing to Elbaf Island's journey. We're going to reveal how these hints come together to form a complete picture. Then, we'll delve into the legends and enigmas of Elbaf Island, especially focusing on the deep connection between the Bloodstained Serpent and the enigmatic Red Line. Moreover, we'll analyze the significant characters and events of Elbaf Island, with special attention to Prince Loki and the movements of the red-haired pirates. Today, I'm excited to share with you an easy-to-understand exploration of Elbaf Island, a hot topic among Japanese fans. So, stick with me till the end. If you're thrilled about unraveling the mysteries of Elbaf Island, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're thinking, I'd love to visit Elbaf Island, drop a comment below. Now, let's get started on this exciting journey. We're gearing up for a possible journey to Elbaf Island. But let's take a moment to ask, have there been any hints or foreshadowing about this trip in the past? First off, let's dive into the foretelling signs pointing towards a voyage to Elbaf Island. The Elbaf arc is something many fans have been eagerly waiting for, and surprisingly, its seeds were sown right from the early stages of One Piece. It's the existence of these hints that's made Elbaf a topic of conversation among fans for so many years. Now, the first instance of foreshadowing for Elbaf Island was portrayed in One Piece, Volume 13, Chapter 117. Take, for example, the lines, "This is it, the brave sea warrior I aspire to be. I want to become a man of such noble pride. If there's a village where such warriors live, I'd love to visit it someday." In Volume 15, Chapter 129, Usopp declares, "Everyone, I'm telling you, someday for sure, I'll go to Elbaf, to the village of warriors." And Luffy responds, "All right, Usopp, we'll definitely go, someday, to the homeland of the giants." Meeting Dory and Brogy in the Little Island inspired Luffy and Usopp to set their sights on Elbaf Island. Their encounter with Dory and Brogy at Little Garden led to a promise to visit Elbaf. Published back in 2000, Volume 13 marked the beginning of a foreshadowing that, if the Straw Hat crew heads to Elbaf, would culminate over a decade later. It's quite astonishing to realize that such intricate foreshadowing has been in place from the very beginning, isn't it? Now, the foreshadowing of Elbaf Island doesn't just stop at the story of Dory and Brogy in Little Garden. It's also depicted in Volume 45, Chapter 439 during the Water 7 arc. Here, the dialogue between Oimo and Kashi stands out, where they say, "Of course, but one day we promise the King of Snipers that we'll all go to Elbaf together." This King of Snipers refers to Usopp, who had made a promise with Oimo and Kashi to visit Elbaf Island. Usopp, a character who holds his promises as a man above all, has a strong conviction about going to Elbaf. Despite such clear foreshadowing, it would be odd if they didn't visit Elbaf, wouldn't it? In the ongoing Egghead arc, definitive evidence has been depicted suggesting that the next destination is Elbaf. There's a line saying, "We don't have enough logs, but there's one that might work," indicating Elbaf Island as their next stop. Now, these hints laid down from the early stages of One Piece, along with the pivotal statements in the Egghead arc, suggest the Straw Hat Crew's potential journey to Elbaf. If the Straw Hat Crew can successfully navigate their way out of Egghead, it seems highly likely that their next great adventure will take place on Elbaf Island. Now, as we sense the beginning of an adventure in Elbaf Island, let's discuss the foreshadowing that seems set to be resolved in the Elbaf arc. Firstly, I'll talk about the foreshadowing related to reunions with the giants they've met so far. Naturally, this includes the anticipated reunion with Dory and Brogy, whom they met in Little Garden, as previously discussed. Moreover, since we also promised to meet Oimo and Kashi, who they encountered at Enies Lobby, it seems likely that Elbaf will be the setting for these heartfelt reunions and the start of a new adventure. The reunion with Dory and Brogy, along with Oimo and Kashi, is undoubtedly a moment we're all eagerly awaiting. In the world of One Piece, a reunion after 2 years is bound to be emotional, and it's exciting to think about how the giants, Luffy and Usopp, will react to this moment. Next, let's delve into the foreshadowing and mysteries related to the lines left by Dory and Brogy, friends of Luffy and Usopp. As they parted from Luffy's crew in Little Garden, they left behind profound statements. The only thing we cannot pierce through is the blood-stained serpent. And behold the mightiest spear, passed down in Elbaf among the giants. These lines are believed to be the significant foreshadowing. So what does the blood-stained serpent symbolize? Various theories have been proposed, suggesting that blood-stained might represent the red earth, while serpent could denote a long continent. This could be an allegory for the red line. In essence, it suggests that the mightiest spear can destroy anything except the red line, hinting at a significant foreshadowing within the tale. So, why didn't they refer to it as the red line? We can infer this from the giants' dialogues. For example, Hajruddin's technique, Gunganir, is similar to the Spear of Elbaf, and the giants have left behind the phrase, "Fly to the land of the gods." The blood-stained serpent might be a unique term used in Elbaf. There seems to be a myth in Elbaf, suggesting that the giants once aimed their spear at the Red Line, the land of gods, to destroy it, but failed. This implies a history where the warriors of Elbaf once challenged the Red Line, where the gods reside. Now, whether these gods are the original inhabitants, like the Lunarians or the celestial dragons who now reside on the Red Line, is unclear. It appears that Elbaf holds more secrets than we might have initially thought. Next, we'll discuss a foreshadowing that's been laid since the incident at O'Hara and is now being unraveled in the Egghead arc. Our focus will be on Robin's reunion with Saul. Firstly, was Saul actually alive? Indeed he was. Thought to have perished during the Buster Call at O'Hara 22 years ago, Saul's survival was revealed in chapter 1066. After the Buster Call, Saul returned to Elbaf with documents from O'Hara and has been managing them there. Though Saul's name wasn't explicitly mentioned in Robin and Shaka's conversation, his silhouette and the context of their talk strongly suggest his survival. The statement, "O'Hara hasn't perished yet," turned out to be true. Now, the upcoming reunion between Robin and Saul is undoubtedly an intriguing prospect that we eagerly anticipate. Next up, we delve into the mysteries and foreshadowing related to Elbaf, focusing on Loki, a character yet to make an appearance. Loki, the Prince of Elbaf, is known for his proposal to Lola. Born 63 years ago, his existence was first revealed in the Whole Cake Island arc. However, only his silhouette has been depicted, leaving his true identity shrouded in mystery. There are two theories regarding his rejection by Lola, who chose to marry Gotti. Either Loki is less attractive than Gotti, or he's extremely handsome, but just not Lola's type. Given Eiichiro Oda's tendency to imbue male characters with distinctive features, Loki is likely to have unique traits. Now, beyond his appearance, it's unclear whether Loki will be an ally or an adversary to Luffy's crew. While he's shown a friendly demeanor with other giants like Dory and Brogy, his future actions remain unpredictable. The possibility of Loki becoming an enemy cannot be dismissed, but there's also a chance he could join as an ally. In Norse mythology, Loki is known as the Closer and Ender, suggesting a connection to divine adversaries. Now, considering the narrative of One Piece, the storyline suggests a clash with the celestial dragons, hinting that Loki might ally with Luffy and his crew. One Piece often pays homage to Norse mythology, lending credibility to this theory. However, the possibility of Loki becoming an adversary also exists, given the uncertain progression of the Elbaf arc. What would it mean if Loki turns against them? One possibility is Luffy's role as a sun god. While the celestial dragons possess godlike authority, Luffy has emerged as the sun god, Nika. If Loki is indeed a descendant of the gods' adversaries, a conflict with Luffy could be imminent. Additionally, there's another hint of possible enmity hidden in the Elbaf arc. We'll delve deeper into this foreshadowing in our upcoming discussion. One intriguing plotline we're diving into is about the new giant warrior pirates. This crew, led by Hajruddin, is comprised of giants from Elbaf, including familiar faces like the Dr. Gerd, the cook Goldberg with his distinctive two-horned helmet, the navigator Rode with his hidden right eye and scarf, and the shipwright Stanson, who owns a debt to Luffy's crew. Together with their captain, these five make up a formidable team. Their deep connections with the Straw Hat crew and their past appearances add another layer to this narrative. Hadjirudin's ambition to become the king of the giants puts him on a collision course with the current prince, Loki. Why might this lead to a conflict? The crux of the matter lies in Hadjirudin's dream. To ascend to the throne, he must surpass Loki. The inevitable clash might pull Luffy into the fray, especially considering the new giant warrior pirate's aspirations for the crown. Moreover, Prince Loki, a nonconformist who even proposed to Big Mom's daughter, could shatter the pride of Elbaf, possibly emerging as an adversary to Luffy and his crew. Now, the mystery surrounding Loki's true character and his role in the saga makes his eventual appearance all the more intriguing. Next, delve into the mystery surrounding the Red Hair Pirates in Elbaf. After repelling Admiral Ryokugyu in Wano, the red-haired pirates set their course for Elbaf. They were seen interacting with the residents and clashing with the Kid Pirates. However, the reason for their detour to Elbaf remains undisclosed, leaving us wondering about their intentions. The fact that they headed to Elbaf right after pursuing the One Piece suggests a significant purpose. Possible reasons could include searching for the last road poneglyph, exploring ancient text from O'Hara, and gathering intelligence on the Blackbeard pirates, or preparing for the journey to Laugh-Tale by assembling a pirate coalition in the New World. Eiichiro Oda's cryptic comments hint at a struggle for that item, possibly referring to the last road poneglyph. The anticipation of what unfolds next is incredibly intriguing. Last year, it was revealed that all 4 emperors are targeting One Piece. This implies a looming battle for the last road poneglyph. Shanks' visit to Elbaf, especially after declaring his intention to go after One Piece, is particularly noteworthy. Considering the unknown status of Saul in the O'Hara texts, Elbaf might be a place where information is as tightly sealed as in Wano country. You might also get clarity about the man with the burned scar. The current state of the Kid Pirates is another piece of the puzzle that might be revealed. Now, if Luffy and his crew head to Elbaf, it could be an opportunity for more revelations. Interestingly, all 3 captains, Luffy, Law, and Kid, are near Elbaf, with Law and Beppo possibly swimming to a nearby island after being defeated by Blackbeard. Kid might have been sunk right before reaching Elbaf. All these clues hint at the possibility of Luffy, Law, and Kid reuniting once again. Next up, let's delve into the topic of the road poneglyph, which I briefly mentioned when discussing the red-haired pirates. Currently, the location of the 4th road poneglyph remains a mystery, but there's a high chance it might be in Elbaf. The final poneglyph is believed to be in the possession of a man with a burn scar, potentially a dragon capable of controlling wind and engulfing enemy ships in gigantic whirlpools. However, considering the mystery of the burn scar and the circumstances surrounding the second O'Hara, there's also a possibility that Saul could be the man with the burn scar. The likelihood of the 4th road poneglyph being in Elbaf is quite high. Official hints have also been dropped. During the hiatus of One Piece, a special edition called Road to Loftel was distributed, which included an article about the 4th road poneglyph. The names of the 3 islands, Hachinosu, Vaira, and Elbaf, were significantly mentioned, suggesting that the final poneglyph might be located in Elbaf. It seems highly probable that this island, rumored to be visited by Luffy, could house the poneglyph. While not confirmed yet, a journey to Elbaf might reveal the whereabouts of that last road poneglyph. Next, let's discuss the immense battle hinted at by Eiichiro Oda in the SBS of Volume 97 of One Piece. Oda said, "If we can successfully navigate through the Wano Country arc, I plan to write the biggest battle in the history of One Piece. It's going to be exciting." This monumental battle might very well take place in Elbaf. While we initially imagined a battle involving the world government or the Marines, this could actually refer to a physically large-scale battle, possibly involving the giants or a clash between giants. Now, in the past, Oda described Dr. Vegapunk as the world's greatest brain, and he meant it literally. Similarly, the biggest battle might imply a conflict of massive physical proportions. With Oda himself stating it, it's going to be exciting. We can certainly expect an intriguing showdown. Still unclear if the Straw Hat Grand Fleet will be involved, but a significant conflict in Elbaf seems likely. Now, let's delve into the secrets of the enormous tree located in Elbaf, a mystery depicted in the 86th volume, Chapter 866 of One Piece. In the backstory of Big Mom, a giant tree is featured in the land of Elbaf, inhabited by giants. But what significance does this tree hold? Turns out, this tree might be the Jewel Tree Atom. Known for its incredible durability and used in the construction of ships like the Thousand Sunny and the Oro Jackson. Frankie once described the Jewel Tree Atom as existing on an island plagued by endless wars, a tree that survives even amidst relentless bombardments and devastation. The island of Elbaf is known as Warland, which translates to Island of War in Japanese, aligning with the description of the Jewel Tree Atom's location. Considering this, the massive tree shown in Big Mom's past could very well be the Jewel Tree Atom. If the Jewel Tree Atom is indeed in Elbaf, it could play a crucial role in enhancing the Thousand Sunny or repairing it after the escape from Egghead. Next, let's delve into the foreshadowing related to Usopp's dream. Usopp aspires to become a brave warrior of the sea. Unlike the other Straw Hat crew members, whose dreams like becoming a great swordsman or finding all blue have clear endpoints, Usopp's dream has been a topic of discussion among fans due to its abstract nature. It's possible that his dream might take a more concrete shape during their journey to Elbaf, but why is that? Usopp's dream is to become a brave warrior like his father, Yasopp. His encounter with Dory and Brogy in Little Garden helped to crystallize his vision of what it means to be a brave warrior of the sea. In this place of giants, Elbaf, is where it all could come together. So what does bravery mean to Usopp? Through learning about Elbaf's history and pride and interacting with the giants, Usopp's dream might become more defined. It might uncover various mysteries in Elbaf, including the road poneglyphs, the secrets of One Piece, and the nuances of Usopp's dream. Finally, let's talk about the battle between him and him, mentioned in Oda-sensei's comments. Which battle could he be referring to? Oda-sensei's recent comments are quite clear, suggesting that island is Elbaf, and the struggle for that thing likely refers to the road poneglyph. However, the details of the battle between him and him remain vague. It seems likely to involve characters other than Luffy. There could be two scenarios for this battle. Firstly, it could refer to an ongoing battle. Given the hints about Elbaf, it might involve characters related to that island. If it's about an ongoing battle, it could be the fight between Bonnie and Saint Saturn. If it's related to Elbaf, the battle might be between Shanks and Blackbeard. Another scenario could involve Kuma appearing, potentially rescuing Bonnie and the Straw Hat crew. The fight between Blackbeard and Shanks might also conclude swiftly, unlike the prolonged battle between Ace and Blackbeard. Well, that's all for today. This channel posts summaries, explanations, and ranking videos related to One Piece. If you like One Piece, we would be happy if you could support us by subscribing to our channel and commenting. We thank you for watching until the end, and we'll see you in the next video.